Hello boys and girls. So we are going to continue learning about elapsed time. We are going to find out how many hours and minutes it takes for something to happen. Here we have Frank started exercising at 2:50. If he stopped at 4:40, how long did he spend exercising? So we have to label our number line at 2:50 and 4:40. So here's 2:50. And then we have 3 and 4 o'clock and 4:40. So now our number line is labeled and we need to find our hours and our minutes. So the first thing I'm going to do is my hours, and I go straight down. That's 1 hour. However, if I go to a second hour, I am past my dot of 4:40. So I cannot go to full hours. So I have 1 hour. And now I need to count minutes by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So he spent 1 hour and 50 minutes exercising. All right, let's look at another one. Luke started cleaning up his yard at 4:15. If he finally finished at 7:40, how long did it take Luke to spend cleaning? So let's label our number line. I have 4:15, and now I need to label 7:40. So that's 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. And I'm going to label it at 7:40. So now I have 4:15 and I want to label it to 7:40. So here we're going to count our hours first. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. Now I don't want to go down any farther because I would be past my dot. So I have 3 hours. And let's count our minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 3 hours and 25 minutes is how long it took him to clean up his yard. All right, let's try one together. So this one I'm going to read to you. I'm going to label the number line, and then I'm going to ask you to try and find how many hours and minutes it took Sarah. Sarah drove to her aunt's house, arriving at 7:20. If Sarah started her drive at 5:40, how long did it take her? So we have Sarah starting at 5:40, so I'm going to label my number line at 5:40. And she's going to finish at 7:20. So this one's a little bit of a tricky one. So we have 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So we have 7:20. So boys and girls, you're going to hit pause and you're going to try this on your own. Before you hit pause, let's think about this. Can we go all the way down to here? Or are we going to need to stop and then count minutes? So go ahead and hit pause and then try and solve on your own. All right, let's check our work. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to count my hours. I'm going to go down 1 hour. If I go down to my second hour, I'm past my 7:20 dot, so I can't go down 2 hours. So it's going to take her 1 hour, and now let's try and find our minutes. I'm going to count by 5 until I hit 7:20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 1 hour, 20 minutes is how long it took Sarah to drive to her aunt's house. All right, let's try another one. Oliver started looking for his missing cat at 3:20. If he found it at 6:30, how long did he spend? So let's label our number line. We have 3:20. We have 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and he stopped at 6:30. Push pause and try and find out how long it took him to find his missing cat. All right, so we have our hours and our minutes. Let's go ahead and try and find how long the elapsed time took. We're going to start with our hours. We have 3:20. Here's 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. And 5, 10 minutes. 3 hours, 10 minutes. It took him 3 hours and 10 minutes to find his cat. All right, let's try another one. Isabel's parents left to go shopping at 1 o'clock. If they get back home at 4:50, how long were they gone? So we're going to start our clock at 1 o'clock. There's our number line. Then we have 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4:50. Go ahead and hit pause and try and solve this one on your own. All right, so let's figure out how many hours and minutes it took for them to shop. Start at 1 o'clock. That's our starting time, and I'm going to go down to 4:50. We have 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. Let's count our minutes. So we have 3 hours. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 3 hours, 50 minutes. All right, boys and girls, you're going to move on to your next slide, and you are going to try some on your own using your number line.